Hello, everybody. Welcome back to KDP A to Z. I'm just doing a very quick video today, but first, I just want to say a massive thank you to you all for all the comments that you've been giving me on my videos. Some really useful probing questions are coming up, and honestly, I've been overwhelmed by your lovely feedback, so thank you very much. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you a niche that I myself, as a customer, have been interested in buying for ages, but I've never found anything I liked, and it got me wondering if there's a market out there. So I've been onto Publisher Rocket to have a little look, and what I've found is astounding. I have never seen such good results. And the reason that I'm going to share this one with you is because it's something that I don't actually make myself. I do not do any kind of colouring books at all personally. And that's simply because I don't feel like I've got the artistic skill to be able to do that properly. And I do other things. Let me show you through my thinking. What I was wanting to buy was a book of nursery rhymes with pictures of, say, Miss Muffet on her tuffet that my daughter could colour in and put up on her bedroom wall. I used to have nursery rhymes on my wall when I was a child, and I used to love looking at them. Now, as you can see, not many people are actually looking for this kind of thing. But there's also no competition either, only 9 competitors here. And if I look at these competitors, there is nothing that I am looking for. Absolutely nothing. So I can promise you that the very first person to make a book of that description, I will buy it. So you've definitely got one customer already. Now, as a parent, I'm sure I'm not the only person that would want something like this, but maybe I'm being a bit too specific. What if we change the keywords? So instead of nursery rhyme colouring poster, what if we looked at something else? So that led me to looking onto preschool colouring poster. Now, this is where it starts getting really quite good. You've got over 5,000 searches and less than 1,000 competitors. Now, it's quite difficult to find any niche at the moment with less than 1,000 competitors, but this is one. So, a preschool colouring poster book would be a really good niche. And even when you're looking at this, you can see you've got things like this is a skills book, which isn't actually a colouring poster book. Obviously, these keywords are in the book description somewhere, but if you're actually looking for preschool colouring poster, you're not seeing very much that is actually going to be fitting in with what you want. And yes, these are great books, but it's not what the person's looking for. I went on to have a little look at some other things. So here's a really good one, sight word colouring poster. There's only 88 competitors on this one, and you can see it's a double green score with monthly earnings of $7,000. Now you can see here, obviously there's this one which does tend to skew the results. This is not something that you can produce yourself, but it's not a poster. It's not a poster that your child can colour in. We've got some other ones here, workbooks. Now this one interested me, maths, because this is selling quite a lot. So it led me to have a little look at this one, math colouring poster. Now I always search for the keyword of math rather than maths because math is what they say in America. And I'm always looking on the American site because that's usually where the biggest market is. Maths would be very specific to the UK. So, math colouring poster here. Look at this double green score, only 277 competitors. And again, there's no real posters there. I'd be thinking times tables colouring, I'd be thinking basic sums, number charts that they can colour in. And there's literally nothing on Amazon that's like that. Now, whilst I'm on it, I'm just wanting to share with you some of the other niches that I found. So we've got like things like the wall hanging alphabets. These are pretty good results. Very low competition here and making decent monthly earnings. The geography colouring poster books. Hardly any competitors for this one. So I'm thinking maps, flags, that sort of thing. And in fact, when I'm looking at that, I'm seeing this book here. Now, this isn't actually a colouring book, it's Flags of the World. This was published 30 days ago and already making $754 per month. Letters colouring poster. Now, when I'm thinking of this, I'm thinking of the letters of the alphabet, so say an A on it, surrounded by different things that begin with an A, so an apple, an antelope, etc., that the child can colour in. When I'm looking at the competition for it, there's nothing of that sort whatsoever. So I just wanted to validate this niche. So what I did was I went on to Titans Pro and just to type in colouring poster book. And this is the niche score for it, 70. This is great. You've got hardly any results for just a basic colouring poster book. Decent average price here, so that allows you to make a good profit. But that score of 70 really does not come up very often. So I thought I'd have a little look at some other keywords, and you can do this yourself using the method that I showed you last week in this video here. But I thought I'd just quickly look at some of the other keywords just to make sure that this is a good niche to go into. So I searched for large colouring posters for adults, getting a niche score here of 88, which is fantastic. I've never seen one that high. And then because this one, math colouring poster, really did interest me with this double green score and it's having such low competition, I just thought I'd have a quick look at that on Titans Pro. So math colouring posters is coming up with a niche score of 94. That's the highest I've ever seen. What I'm saying is this potential market is massive. There is loads of opportunity. The competition is not great. Not if you're wanting to present your child or indeed your friend with a book of posters that they can colour in and display on their wall. So I'm telling you about this now. I hope you go ahead and make some of these books. And I can promise you, if anyone makes that nursery rhyme one, I will be your first customer. This is also something that you could pursue on Etsy. This is obviously being looked for a lot. You don't have to just produce a book. This is the opportunity here that where you can go out and find different things, but this is a great niche to be going into. I hope you found this video useful. If you have, you probably will appreciate some of my other videos. So do make sure you hit the subscribe button and please hit the like as well, because that really does help me out. You guys are the reason that I make these videos, so do feel free to leave your comments, questions, and so on. I do try and answer as many as I can. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.